Well, hello, soccer fans. We're here with Coach Chris Derry, Director of Coaching for South Dakota United, with some exciting announcements about your seven of your SD United legacy sisters have made commitments to play college soccer this fall. That's pretty exciting for you guys.
Yeah, it is. Very exciting for the girls. Us as an organization, we're always excited when our kids have the opportunities to, continue on playing the game that they've grown up playing and love to play. So, as an organization, we're very excited when we see any of our kids go on and play college soccer. And this group of girls represents a special group for me personally, just because we started working with them when they were back in U13, U14, and they've come up through the ranks with us and have really, on the girls' side, have really made a name for us as an organization and for themselves, and by what they've done and accomplished over the past 5 years.
Yeah, well, you've got what, three state championships, a regional President's Cup championship with those girls. They've
Yep.
gone to the National President's Cup in Florida. A lot of accomplishments. Of course, you have some of our Elite 11 players there as well, and just a great group of young women.
Yeah, the list of accomplishments for this group has been second to none. They qualified for the National President's Cup the same year we had Barcelona qualify for U.S. Club Nationals. So, on the boys' side, we have Barcelona breaking the rules and doing great things, and on the girls' side, we had Legacy. And these girls, the core group of these girls that have been together for so many years, they've really turned into something special. And the list of accomplishments, like you said, state championships, President's Cup, regionals and nationals, Elite 11s, first team All States, most valuable players for their teams. Personally, I mean, there's a list of accomplishment for this group of girls is really good, and
Yeah.
there's a lot.
Well, let's go down the list, Coach, if we can, and just talk about these seven young exceptional women. Maggie Smither, first one to announce on the team, and the first one that was announced by SDSU this morning, will be going to be a Jackrabbit this fall.
Maggie does nothing but bring a smile to my face. Maggie's a great kid. I remember one of the first times I got to meet Maggie back when she was 13 years old, and she just had a big smile on her face and was just a bundle of energy. And I always laughed because her and one of her favorite teammates, Jessie Moore, were always connected at the hips, and always seemed to, whichever one of them was doing well, they'd celebrate together. And coming up through the years, Maggie has grown into a remarkable young lady, and that has a lot to do with her parents. She has great parents. Of course, we've gotten to know them over the years, and Barb and I have had many conversations, and she's a product of great parenting, great home life, great coaching, both on our side and on her high school side at Lincoln with Coach Burkhalter. And there's nothing I can say about Maggie that probably everyone out there doesn't know about her. And she's a great young lady, and I think at the next level, she's got the right attitude, and she'll do well. She's ready for it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing her play in the goal there between the pipes at SDU and at SDSU, excuse me, and know that she's going to be doing some great things there. And I expect to see great things come from Maggie for the sport as a whole. So
I
excited
agree.
for her.
I think she's going to do well, and I think we're going to be talking about her in the years to come of the collegiate level of some accomplishments that she does.
Yeah. We better get her autograph now, right?
Exactly.
Let's talk about her teammate, not only with South Dakota United Legacy, but also at the Sioux Falls Lincoln program, Katie Gillette. Katie Gillette's going to Concordia College, right, in Moorhead?
Yep. Katie joined up with the Legacy girls a little bit later on, but has been a fantastic addition to the group. Katie usually has a pretty big smile on her face when she's playing soccer, except for when things aren't going her way. And then the smile goes away and the determination comes on even more. And until she gets it back right in her mind, the smile will stay away. And
Yeah,
for
that
those who
jaw.
don't, they'll understand what I mean by that. Um,
You can definitely tell when that jaw gets set, can't you?
yes, yeah, she's a great. She played center back for us. I know she played center back for Coach Burkhalter as well as probably a few other defensive positions. She's a great athlete. She's physically and mentally, she's probably as prepared as any young lady I've seen to go on to the next level to play college soccer. And I expect, just like all these other girls, I expect her to do wonderful things, and she's gonna be fun to watch.
It's really been fun to watch her grow and develop as a defender
Yeah, it
over the
has.
last several years. She just really has matured into that position and owns it. So she will be a great addition at Concordia. I only wish it was a little closer so we could watch her play more often.
I agree.
Um, Hannah Los from Harrisburg is going to be also heading toward Minnesota, right?
Yep, another one of the gig monsters, as I called them. Um, Hannah, she's gonna hate me for saying that, but Hannah was one of the original members as well, and uh, Hannah to me has always been probably the best athlete on the team. Has endurance for days, has a great attitude when she's out there on the field. Um, she plays a multitude of positions. I couldn't even tell you all the positions that she played. It's probably easier for me to say what position she hasn't played. And
That
it
would be
would
goalkeeper, right?
that'd be keeper.
Yeah.
Uh, Unfortunately, I have to specify that, say outdoor, because in indoor she has played keeper. So
Okay.
she's. I think with her, her college coach is getting a player that is still defining herself. I don't know that we've even here at SDU. I don't even know if we've necessarily found the best position for her. I think she is still growing as a player, and the fact that she's going to go somewhere where she gets to get out there and have a chance to play and play some soccer right from the jump, I think is going to be good for her. And I just expect with her athleticism and her attitude and her ability to play a lot of different positions, she's going to have a lot of fun at college.
Well, we've really enjoyed Hannah, watching her grow and develop from the defense to the midfield to the attack. She just kind of has the total package and has to decide, along with her college coach, which of those positions she wants to really focus on, because she can do any of them.
Exactly.
So, up next is the state leading goal scorer for the 2014 season, Kaylee Williams. Man, Kaylee has impressed people all over the state and throughout the region with her scoring ability and her ability to take those long shots from outside. So Jamestown College is going to be lucky to get her.
Yeah, she's. It's funny to say she was the leading goal scorer from a defensive central mid or central mid position, which is where she played. But that's where she played for high school. For us, she's played everywhere from center back to center mid to striker. Again, she's been a multifaceted player. Her size gives her the ability to play all those positions and play them well. I always, when coaches ask me what I thought about Kaylee, I always said, well, she's a smaller version of Abby Wambach.
Yeah.
And I say that not because I'm trying to do anything other than describe the physicality and the size in which she has and she plays with. And I think at the next level, her physicality and her size to go along with her nose for the goal and her foot skills, she has all the tools. She's going to be good.
She definitely does, and it's going to be good to see Kaylee playing the college game, where when players run into her and fall down, Kaylee's not going to be getting the call, because we did see a lot of calls against her that I personally witnessed that I thought, oh, that's just because she's big and strong, she got the call, but she didn't necessarily do anything.
Yeah, I would tell you Kaylee probably hated that more than anything. In my conversations with her, she has never been one to understand why she got fouls called on her for just playing the way she plays.
Yeah.
She's not a dirty player. She's just big and strong.
Yep.
And I agree with you at the collegiate level. It's good. All those things that she's gotten frustrated with in high school and club here locally, those are going to turn into her strong suits at the next level, and that's going to be fun.
Yeah, she's gonna really blossom in that role in the college game, and looking forward to that for her. Carly Wilson, speedy Carly Wilson.
Yeah.
What a great wing player.
She, yeah, the what I used to call her, Speedy Gonzalez.
No,
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah, it's just great young lady. Carly, I'm not 100% sure that I haven't seen a day where Carly isn't smiling. She enjoys playing soccer. She enjoys being a part of a team, whether it's her high school team or SDU Legacy, or her indoor teams. I know she's had a blast playing out there in Sturgis. She comes from a great family, and for her, I'm excited to see her go on to the next level because she is a diamond in the rough. We played her at defense, we played her at outside wing, we played her at striker, we played her all over the place. And depending on who her coach was, if it was me or if it was Jason or if it was Randy or whoever it was, it just depended on how they saw her and where they played her, depending on the team we were playing. And again, the nice thing about her and a lot of these legacy girls, there's a lot of positions these girls can play, and a lot of things they can do at the next level that I think are going to be nothing but beneficial for them.
Yeah. Well, I always enjoyed watching Carly run up that wing. She's just, that speed is really easy to watch there. And she is a delightful young woman, and I think will fit very nicely at Colorado Christian. Is going to have a great time. I really enjoyed watching the leadership role that she took on, the mantle that she took on at Sturgis this past year in her high school team with a lot of inexperienced players. Carly stepped in and was very gracious and very supportive of her teammates. And it was wonderful to see her do that. But
Right.
I wouldn't expect anything less from her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, back to Pierre again. Kaylee Williams, of course, is from Pierre, and Morgan Lucky is also from Pierre. And Morgan's going to be going to Concordia College in Moorhead, correct? Along with Katie Gillette?
I believe so, yes. Hard to keep track of where all these girls are ending up going. I apologize. But, yeah, Katie, just looking here. Yep, Morgan's going to Concordia. And Morgan is part of what I consider the Bash sisters from here in Pierre with Kaylee and her. Morgan is a strong physical presence out there on the field, very smart player. Walk away from the soccer field and Morgan's all smiles and she'll play, and she's a very playful young lady. Get on the field and I'll tell you what, the smiles turn to a stern jaw and a very, very evil glare, because she does like to. When she gets out there, she takes it seriously. She wants to play. She wants to play well. She wants her team to play well, and she wants to win. And I think for Morgan, going on to Concordia, the things like Kaylee, Morgan got called for a lot of fouls just because she was stronger. Again, she's going to go on to college, and those things that were fouls back in high school are going to be run of the mill at college. And again, just she's a great teammate to go along with all this. She's going to do well.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you that Morgan is another player that the high school environment was probably not the best one for her to showcase her skills because of getting constantly called for her physicality, and that physicality is going to be one of her best assets at the college level. And we always said that the game wasn't really on until we saw somebody try and take the ball from Morgan, or Morgan take the ball from somebody, and they wound up on the ground, and Morgan kept going with the ball. So
Yep.
I always enjoyed watching Morgan. And in fact, if I saw a game where she was playing and somebody didn't wind up on the ground, or at least wind up cursing her at her back as she took off with the ball, I figured that Morgan was not feeling very well. So having a little fade in and out with you, Coach, but I think you're back with us now.
Yep.
Number 7 of the 7 SDU sisters that have made commitments this fall to play is Riley Closey. We're really excited to have Riley be right here close by where we can watch her at Augie.
Yeah, it's gonna. Can you hear me, Carol?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Can you
sorry.
hear me?
Riley's gonna do well at the next level. She's going to be one that's going to with her striking ability and her natural speed and way she plays the game. I think she's going to surprise a lot of people. And at the Division II soccer level, she's going to be a kid that maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but before it's all said and done, she's going to be one of the more prolific goal scorers, I think, at the collegiate level compared to anyone else that they play against there at Augie. And I think Coach Bark has found himself a real gem in Riley and what kind of player she's going to be.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. She has the athleticism, she has the speed, and she has a nose for that goal and an uncanny ability to know where the ball's going to be. Plus, she's incredibly coachable. So, Coach Barkus really did land a gem there.
Yeah, she's like the rest of the Legacy girls. She's nothing more than she's coachable. She's just a great kid to be around, which was kind of the epitome of all of those Legacy girls. They're all great kids. They're all very coachable. They all love playing the game, and they're all very intense about playing it. And they've seen enough high-level soccer that they want to be successful when they get out there on the field, and they have the ability to be successful because of all that soccer they've seen.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun watching them play together, and hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more of that if they get back together for some U19 games when they're in college. But looking forward to seeing them all on the college pitch.
I am too. I'm looking forward to watching a bunch of them when they play at college and watching them online and keeping track of them and seeing how they do and making sure they continue on with the success that they've had thus far at the level they've been playing.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations to all these ladies, and congratulations to SDU for helping them with those placements. And most of all, congratulations to those colleges that were lucky enough to get them.
Yeah, I appreciate the time here, and I'm excited to see these girls go on, and I think all the colleges got themselves great young ladies, and it's going to be fun to see what they do at the next level and track them, and maybe in a year from now report back and say, God, look at all the freshman things that these kids done.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Well, thanks, Coach Chris Derry of South Dakota United, for joining us to talk girls.
I'm sorry, Carol, go ahead.
Just appreciate you taking time with us, and want to give you the last word, and then we'll sign off.
Well, last word is quite simple. Good luck to all of our young ladies, but also good luck to all the other players out there from South Dakota who signed their letters of intent today. I know we weren't the only ones that had them. I know there's players from all over the state, and that speaks volumes to the level of competition, the level of play that we have growing here in the state, and it's exciting to see more and more players going on to play at that collegiate level from here.
You said it best. Thanks, Chris.
All right, we'll talk to you later.